Trina meets Ava at the bistro and embraces her upon seeing her. Trina heard what happened to her from Joss and cries that she can't lose her. Ava promises she won't and gives her the bare minimum details of what happened. Their talk turns to Trina's trip, and Trina says the trip wouldn't be half as good if not for Ava changing her life. Trina tells her about all the visits to the museums, and she owes Ava for opening her eyes to art. Trina loves her mom and both her dads, but she is also lucky to have her, who is like a second mom. Ava cries there aren't many people in her life who care about her with no agenda, which is why she feels lucky to have Trina. Ava asks about the trip and being alone with Spencer. Trina calls the trip a dream, but now they are back to reality, which includes Esmond and Ace. Ava tells her if it's meant to be at the hospital. Obrecht is thrilled to see Willow back at work. Willow tells her that she wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. Willow asks where she's been all this time. Obrecht explains she's been hurting her demons and reinventing herself at a fancy European spa. On her way home, she thought it would be wonderful if Willow, Nina, and she went to the spa together. Willow doubts Nina would want to go without Sunny now that they are married. Obrecht didn't know and fumes that she wasn't invited, but Willow explains they decided to elope. Obrecht is glad Willow and Michael got to be there and thinks she still could have been invited, but she learned at the spa not to lament about the past and stay focused on the present. Willow thinks that sounds like a good philosophy. Obrecht asks how Willow is, and she says she is great. She says Wiley and Amelia are well, Michael's being supportive, and things are getting better with Nina. Willow is thinking that she and Nina might be able to develop a relationship. Obrecht sees things are going well. Willow says not exactly, as Drew is still in prison and they both pray he gets released soon. Obrecht can tell something else is going on. Willow confides in her about her dreams of Harmony trying to warn her not to trust someone. Obrecht says her mind is trying to protect her from her deepest fear, that what she's gone through will return. She advises Willow to ignore it, as it's a classic Freudian dream. At Kelly's, Carly calls the prison to schedule a visit with Drew but is denied. She demands to speak to the warden. In the park, Maxie asks James why he suddenly wants a new Halloween costume. James has changed his mind because Halloween is the most important holiday according to his grandmother. Maxie and James head to Kelly, and Carly takes their orders. Maxie gets back to James' costume, which she doesn't even know what he wants to be. He says she won't like it. Carly takes off. Outside, Lucy meets with Martin. Lucy tells him about going to the Quartermaines with the contract to throw it in that woman's face, but Tracy wasn't even there. She says Tracy not only stole her company, but she's also derailing her vision for it. She fills him in about Tracy mandating that Sasha remains the face of deception, but they don't even know if she still wants that. Martin thinks she at least owes it to Sasha to make her the offer. Lucy's not sure as she found the perfect new face. Back inside, Obrecht surprises Maxie and James. Maxie says they've missed her very much. Maxie then looks out the window and sees Lucy talking to Martin. Outside, Lucy lays out her plans to Martin to use Blaze as the new face, but Tracy will have nothing to do with it. Maxie appears and says Tracy is right. She reminds Lucy that they discussed this, and they owe Sasha the option to continue, and they agreed to call her today. Michael drops by Crimson to see Nina and notices the flowers his dad sent her on her desk. She gushes how lucky she is. He agrees, but luck runs out. He learned that with Willow's cancer. Nimit intends to make sure this family never runs out of luck and suggests another family vacation to the island soon. Michael doesn't think so, as his family won't be spending time with her in the future.